Yeah, I started the stream all over again, so that we could separate them and put on them to YouTube separately. Um, Best doing that, I think, just to keep the thing right for every league in their individuals. I think it's the same link, pulley that I set up before, but if not, could you just share the link again for everyone else to watch if need be? All starting to tune back in again here by the looks of it, and it looks everything is in place tonight. We're in Spain, in Catalonia, in Barcelona, and it is my first night tonight with the Apex Racing League. 33 laps. I don't see a quali. Maybe you could just give me a quick brief on the quali. Is it a random grid? Is it a reverse grid? I don't see quali on 33 laps anyway. Equal performance is off, so the cars are allocated. We're in 14 corners, 4.6 kilometers long. Max Verstappen is the fastest guy around here. Two DRS zones, and they are very, very tough to get overtakes made on this track this evening. Pit stop lost time is 22.2 seconds, including that valuable 2.5 seconds where the pit crew put on the tires. Obviously, if there's wing damage, that adds to the time. 38% probability of a safety car tonight and a 25% chance of a virtual safety car. The two DRS zones are 86 meters before turn 9 and then 57 meters before the start and finish grid. So ample opportunities to make overtakes, but I can assure you, you need to be very, very close to the tail end of the guy in front of you to make it work. I'm Gavin Bass 1. It is absolutely fabulous to be here supporting Pulley and Black Box and their team for this Apex Racing League on a Monday evening. Super, super job, and I am so glad to be involved with this league. Black Box is in there, Maverick's in. There's a guy called Azorcus is in, Pulley, Mischief, Basic Beetle, Leon's in, Rick Hawk's in, Sheepers is in, Gamacho's in, Solanka is in, Lou Boy is in, Darren's in, Teague's in, Mitchell's in. They're all piling in here for a really, really big night of racing here in Spain. Pulley, if you're listening, could you just tell me if there is a quali tonight or not? Is it some sort of a random grid event or is it reverse grid going to be interesting? Oh, it's reverse grid, buddy. Thank you very much indeed. Thanks for that very, very much. So, guys and girls, if there are any girls, if you don't know me, my name is Gavin Bass One, and I am your commentator now on a Monday night for this league. And I really, really look forward to getting involved and getting to know each and every one of you. Please tune in to Twitch and introduce yourself and give it a lot of banter tonight. I love a wee bit of company, and I really, really love a bit of interaction through Twitch where I can really find out more about you and just make the commentary more interesting for people to watch. Just before we get really stuck into the whole thing tonight, I just want to run this one past you again. And it's basically the Gavin Bass Cup that's being held on a Thursday night. It's a show and it starts at 6:45 on a Thursday evening. It's an opportunity for everybody, every league that I do comms on, they can their drivers are invited to join this on a Thursday night. It's not to take them away from any other league that they already drive in. Absolutely not. But if you're one of those people that come home on a Thursday night and you say to yourself, "Oh, I fancy a race," well, this is cup racing at its very, very best. It's run very strictly, and it's a three strike and out rule. Any misbehavior whatsoever, if anybody joins, I'll certainly keep on talking and letting you know live on Twitch on the night exactly what we're. Gav's talking. I can't hear anything. Sorry. You can't hear me, Rick, or you can hear me? Oh yeah, I seem to be coming through. I'll restart. I think I'll restart. Think it's my end. Yes, it is your end, Rick. I am coming through here fine. Absolutely. Yes, that you've got the melting pot race, which is a race that's open to all, but initially developed for the leagues to send their new drivers to, so that the owners of the leagues can actually have a look and see what the racecraft's like before they join the league. The F2 explains itself. It's an F2 Racing Cup at 8 o'clock, and then at 9 o'clock, the main event, which is the Gavin Bass Cup, and that's the one that everybody wants to win. Really, really successful launch to this, and we had a brilliant first night last Thursday night, and people are raving about it. So each and every one of you who don't already race on the Thursday night, do not leave your leagues. But if you're one of these guys that have nothing on a Thursday night and you fancy a wee bit of close racing with people of equal sort of ability, please come along. Speak to Pulley, speak to Black Box, or send me a DM, and I'll make sure that we can get you along for that race. But anyway, it's all there to be seen, and there are your standings tonight for your Apex League. Let me just. I haven't my glasses on, so I'll not read them out. I'll just keep the screen up so that you can all read it. I'm really, really sorry, but I forgot my glasses. I do this every night, and my wife really gives me a hard time about it. Maybe I can get it on my phone. Yes, I can. I can. It looks like GoBox is winning, Mitchell second, Mischief third, Black Box fourth, and Jones F1 is fifth. So 55 points is leading, 47, 44, 39, 37, and Teague there in sixth. He's got 34 points. You can see the rest of it for yourself, and as the weeks and months go on, I'll start to get a much better grip of the drivers' names and the standings, etc., etc., etc. But without further ado, Gavin Bass won Monday night, my first time ever with Apex Racing League. It gives me great pleasure to introduce you your own very bespoke intro. Enjoy, and really, really have a fabulous race.
What happens to you while you sleep? Your body rests, but your consciousness travels and your mind stays fully active. Where does it go?
Question: have ever woken out of your sleep after dreaming you could be a Formula One driver? Well, dreams come true with Apex Racing League. Battle with the competition and make your way to the podium in this amazing sim racing community. Let's have you follow your dreams. You know it!
Under the lights, engines roar and gleam. Apex F1, living out the dream. Gavin Bass one in the booth, ready to ignite. Calling every lap, racing into the night. The tension rises with the green flags wave, speeding through corners, hearts feel brave, tires gripping asphalt, tightening their fight. Adding to the legend, racing's pure delight. Apex of the race, hear the engine scream, fast and furious, living out the dream. The tires gotta change, strategy unfolding, a battle to rearrange. With every turn taken, the crowd's alive. As cars zip by, they struggle to survive. Gavin's calling action, every twist and turn. With passion and knowledge, there's so much to learn. From Monaco's glamour to Monza's roar, each race a saga that we simply adore. Apex of the Gavin's voice like thunder, fueling the fire. In the Apex F1 League, we all reach higher. Heroes are made and legends are born. Underneath the pressure, raging winds are worn. From the grid's anticipation, the thrill of despair. Through the highs and the lows, we embrace the dare. Every sector, every second, we hold our breath tight. Gavin's in our ears, igniting the night. Feel the pulse of racing, electrifying grace. In this Apex F1 League, we set the pace. So here's to the racers, the legends on track. With Gavin Best One, we've got each other's back. Apex F1, where every lap ignites. Chasing for glory under the stadium lights. With engines roaring and spirits set free. In the apex of racing, we find our
What happens to you while you sleep? Your body rests, but your consciousness travels and your mind stays fully active. Where does it go?
Question: have ever woken out of your sleep after dreaming you could be a Formula One driver? Well, dreams come true with Apex Racing League. Battle with the competition and make your way to the podium in this amazing sim racing community. Let's have you follow your dreams. You know it.
What happens to you while you sleep?
So there you have it, guys. It's set for the evening, and we are ready to start this Grand Prix in Spain this evening. A tight little track, a short little track, and one that offers an awful lot of difficulty in terms of overtaking. Very, very difficult. DRS zones galore, battling galore, but very, very difficult to overtake. Tires can be quite heavy here as well. So the guys will be in their cockpits at the moment, and they will be really, really tweaking some of the things there. They'll be tweaking their tire pressures, their wing alignment. They'll be leaning the fuel down. They'll be getting the tire selection right for this race to make sure that everything is going to be really, really solid for them tonight in the race. Tonight's format is a reverse grid, so the guys that are further down the grid will be at the front of this race tonight, and the faster guys in the league will be trying to make their way through to try and get that top spot this evening. It's going to be very interesting to see how they cope with that tonight. But we'll go live now down to the pits. I'm in the pits now, and you can see the names over the top of the garages there. There's Camacho and there's Faithful. They're all in there, the McLaren, and they are really, really, really starting to focus in the start of this race to make sure that nobody gets taken out on turn one. Racing incidents always happen, and they are inevitable, but I think Pulley and Black Box and all the lads I'm probably preached the gospel here, and they've told everybody to be patient on the first couple of laps, get set into a nice little rhythm, and get yourself really, really hyped up for this race. I'm Gavin Bass 1. I'm very, very privileged to say this tonight. This is my first night with Apex Racing, and hopefully many and lots of time with you guys covering all of your races on a Monday night. I am excited. I hope you guys are. Hope you all enjoyed the intro, and I really, really hope you give me a follow on Twitch and a like. A massive shout out to those guys who just subscribe to the channel and send all sorts of gifts. It's really, really, really much appreciated. The details that you want to see now are the tires, the telemetry's up, the track map's up, and we'll go down the drivers. You've got Camacho in the McLaren in P1. Then you've got Solanka in P2 in the Red Bull. Faithful in the Ferrari. He's in P3. Then you've got Leon in the Red Bull in 4th position there. That's Basic Beetle. Then you've Sheepers in the Ferrari. Then Maverick, IB Maverick. He is in the 6th position in the Racing Bull. Then you've got Jake the Slayer. He's driving the Aston Martin this evening, and he's warming those tyres up. Then you've got Lou Boy. He's in the Kick. Pulley, the man that actually, believe it or not, this guy wears a green mankini and walks 2 poodles round the park. Then you've got Azorcus. He's in the Alpine. You've got Darren in the Mercedes. You've got Teague in the Williams. Lots of people tuning in, and for those who are tuning in, we are on the formation lap of Spanish Grand Prix here in Barcelona, Catalonia, with Apex Racing League on a Monday night. Then you've got the co-owner of Black Box. Then you've got Mischief, good friend of mine. You've got Mitchell. You've got GoBucks, and you've got the Raging Hawk, owner of Pure Speed Syndicate, joining this league tonight. Brilliant to see all the interaction between different leagues and a multinational grid here tonight from all over the different parts of the world taking part in this race tonight in Spain. Looks like a pretty solid cloud in the sky there. I just don't know whether there's going to be any rain or not. Haven't had any reports through this evening so far. But anyway, some guys have chosen the soft tires, some guys in the mediums, and 2 guys are expecting to go for the long stunt with Lou Boy and Teague. Camacho and Solanke, they're going to have to apply for their advanced driving test because they didn't put it on the grid properly. But that happens, and it happens every week. Some week we're going to get it where nobody makes a boo-boo on the starting line. But right now, Lou Boy makes a mistake once as well, and he doesn't park correctly either. So here we go. We're waiting on those 5 wonderful red lights to start this race in Catalonia. Spanish Grand Prix at Barcelona. And we've got the 5 greens going now, and we've got to start to the Grand Prix, and they're away. And Camacho looks like he's got a decent start there, and everybody is away with it. The cameras are going ballistic here, trying to focus on all of them. They're whirring and they're sweeping, and they're trying to get some sort of track position as they go round that first left-hander into this right-hander. And it looks like the Red Bull of Solanka has just slightly got the lead here. Really, really good start to the Grand Prix, but look at this. Basic Beetle just pops into second with Camacho third. Then Faithful, they're swapping positions every single corner here. Absolutely phenomenal start to the Grand Prix here this evening. And look at that, Darren just slips himself into P7 there with Sheepers in P6. Every single driver in this Grand Prix at this moment in time are in a DRS train. So going down those drivers, Solanka, Basic Beetle, Faithful, Camacho, Maverick in P5, Darren 6, Sheepers in 7, Pulley 8, Jack the Slayer. Then you've got Azorcus, Black Box in 8, Teague 12. Then Mischief's up to 13th there. Lou Boy is in 14th. He just takes 13th off Mischief, and GoBucks 15th. Rick Hawk is in there at 16th, and Mitchell in 17th at the moment. But look at this battle for first position at the moment. It's only lap 1, and they're only starting to get into it. But look at this side by side. There's a lot of push in there. Oh, that just might be a little ticket there for pushing off track. But anyway, they've got to get going. But the Ferrari takes the lead, and Faithful's got it into this corner. The Red Bull just tucks in there, and they're all trying furiously to get some sort of improvement on their place at the moment. Oh, that just might have been a touch there. Did anyone go off? No, I don't think they did. But it's very close racing. Oh, Black Box is trying very, very hard here. Let's have a listen and let's have a look at Black Box. This is especially for him because he loves this little song, so I thought I'd play it for him.
Yeah, we're revving hard tonight. Under the blazing lights, the engines roar, the tires burn. In this race, it's our turn. Black Box is flying, feeling so alive. Leading the pack, he's the king of the drive. With the checkered flag inside, he's holding tight. But the lefts are lurking, ready to ignite. In the rear view, hear the engine scream, chasing him down like a nightmare dream. Adrenaline pumping every turn we take. In this battle of speed, it's the chance we make. Oh, Black Box, don't go cricking your neck. Keep your eyes up front, don't lose your check. The LFs are close, they're on your tail. Feel that pressure, don't let it derail. From Silverstone to Monaco's twist, every lap counts, can't afford to miss. With the roar of the crowd, the stakes are high. Black Box feels it all, like the night sky. But in the shadows, they creep, they crawl. The Alps hungry for victory, ready for the fall on the straights. They're closing in tight. One mistake and it's a wild ride tonight. Oh, Black Box, don't go cricking your neck. Keep your eyes up front, don't lose your check. The LFs are close, they're on your tail. Feel that pressure, don't let it derail. On the curves, he's slick, precision to the core. Every heartbeat racing, each breath he swore. In the zone, flow like the fire inside. Black Box has what it takes, he's got the ride. But the lefts are hungry, they won't back down. Each corner he drifts, they're ready to crown victory so sweet they can taste the prize. The cheers echo loud, the thrill never lies. A split-second glance using mirrors with depth. Black Box knows he's got to give it his best, pushing the limits as they duel through the night. In this F1 showdown, it's a fierce fight. Oh, Black Box, don't go cricking your neck. Keep your eyes up front, don't lose your check. The LFs are close, they're on your tail. Feel that pressure, don't let it derail. With the finish line soon, just a heartbeat away. Black Box fires up in this fierce ballet. Keep that throttle down, let the doubters talk. In the end, it's the racer who walks the walk. So Black Box, stay steady and do what you do best. Keep your eyes straight ahead, put your skill to the test. As the flags wave high, feel the rush of the check. Black Box, don't crick your neck, you're on the deck. Yeah, don't crick your neck.
Wow, 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 wow. Lots and lots of battling going on here. Absolutely frantic here. Lap 6. And you can see there's only one person has got a penalty this evening, and that's Lou Boy in the kick. Wee bit of a move being made here, and that is GoBox. GoBox is trying to make a move on the Aston of Jake, and he makes it work. GoBox up into P11. Nice time to run down the drivers, actually. Right now, you've got Basic Beetle leading the race in the 5-lap old mediums. Then you've got Faithful in second in the soft tires. Third is Sheepers. Then you've got Maverick in fourth there. He's in the Racing Bull. Darren fifth. Black Box sixth. What a start from Black Box. Camacho, he's in seventh in the McLaren. Azorcas, he's in eighth. And then Teague in 9. Mischief in 10. GoBox 11 in the kick. Jack the Slayer's in 12th, Police in 13th, Raging Hawk is in 14th, and then Mitchell 15th, Lou Boy 16th, and Solanka is in 17th. Let's just have a look at the stops. Has there been any made? None stops so far, and the penalties then is just really that one penalty, and that's 3 seconds for Lou Boy. Really clean stuff here so far. Your fastest lap so far is Sheepers with a 1:16.481. So congratulations to the Sheepers there in setting that fastest lap this evening so far. I've got a feeling that just might be bettered. Basic Beetle 1.2 seconds ahead of the second place of Faithful, and the battling is going on behind with Maverick, Darren and Black Box. Camacho, Azorcas, they're all in there. They're all going to be in the posse very, very shortly. On the go box. He's trying so hard to get onto the back of Mischief here. But Spanish Grand Prix is very, very difficult to make those moves. You've got to be right tight back to the very, very back of that car with a full battery near enough to do it. But it can be done, and it will be done, and we're going to watch it being done. Black Box now putting pressure on Darren. Here he comes. Position changes. There you go. 7 up for Black Box, 6 for Darren, 3 for Basic Beetle, 5 for GoBox, and 3 for the Hawk. 4 for Mischief. The biggest losers, Solanka and Lou Boy. They've had a bad start to the Grand Prix, but it's very early yet. Only 8 laps of 33, so there's lots of fighting to be done. Good evening, Matty. How are you, sir? Missed you in the bronze division tonight. Was hoping you'd be there. Had a wee song and all for you. Oh, this is phenomenal stuff. This is absolute phenomenal. Yes, Matty, I hope the new job's going well and you're starting to get the head into it. Sounds like a really interesting project you're on. Yeah, I know you're busy with work, buddy. Really, really hope it's going well. You put your heart and soul into it. Wee bit of separation going on at the tail end, but look at Mitchell. He's having a go at the Hawk here. Makes it stick, so the Haas up into P13, Hawk 14. That'll be a battle that'll develop out. Jake is in there in 11th, and he's having a real good go at GoBox. Then you've got Teague in P8, and look at this. Honestly, there's battles everywhere tonight in Apex Racing League. For those that are just tuning in, I'm Gavin Bass 1. This is Apex Racing League in Barcelona in Spain. It's lap 9. Looks like a dry track, and it looks like it's going to continue to be. This could be a real belter, but Basic Beetle has pulled away by 5 seconds. Let's have a look again at those tyres. There you go. Basic Beetle's on the mediums, and he has got a super start to this Grand Prix. Darren now in P4 and pushing really hard against Maverick. But look at that Black Box. He's wanting a load of this. Three-second warning for Sheepers. Now Sheepers sitting in P2. That might be a very, very costly penalty come the end of this race. It'll be very interesting to see if that deters him from a podium, if he can keep that position. But look at that Alpine of Azores. That's Azorcas. He just puts himself up in the P5. Nice position change there for him. The Williams of Teague is pushing really hard as well. He's going for an inside move, and he takes in that 6th position now and puts Camacho behind him. Mischief having a real battle now. Let's give Mischief a little bit of love tonight. Very, very fond of this guy. Really, really solid big man. Great cricketer, great all-round racer, and he just loves it.
Yeah, we got a vibe. We rise high, let the break off. Let's soar to the sky. Rolling through the city with that fire in my soul. Got the whole crew with me, we're ready to roll. No more hesitating, it's time to get loud. Chasing dreams, we standing out in the crowd. Right mischief, that's the name of our game. Living life without shackles, we're breaking the frame. Forget about the worries, leave them in the past. We're here to make memories, let's make them last. No more pussy in the bout, let's hit the ground. Put the hammer down, feel that heartbeat sound. Riding waves of rhythm with the kings and queens. With right mischief in our hearts, you know what that means. No more pussy in the bout, let's hit the ground. Put the hammer down, feel that heartbeat sound. Riding waves of rhythm with the kings and queens. With right mischief in our hearts, you know what that means. Sky's the limit, yeah, we reaching so far. No more sitting on the sidelines, let's raise the bar. Catch the vibe, feel the bass in your chest. Every single moment, we're giving our best. With a smile on our faces, we breaking the rules. Right mischief in our veins, we're nobody's fools. We laugh through the struggles, make it worth the ride. Let the music take us, let's enjoy the glide. No more pussy in the bout, let's hit the ground. Put the hammer down, feel that heartbeat sound. Riding waves of rhythm with the kings and queens. With right mischief in our hearts, you know what that means. No more pussy in the bout, let's hit the ground. Put the hammer down, feel that heartbeat sound. Riding waves of rhythm with the kings and queens. With right mischief in our hearts, you know what that means. Now the sun's starting to set, but our light shine bright. In this world full of shadows, we ignite in the night. Facing every challenge, rolling with the punches. Together we can do this, fueled by our hunches. Let's flip the script, unleash that spark. In this life of mischief, we're leaving our mark. Adventures away, we're answering the call. With every single cheer, we're standing tall. No more pussy in the bout, let's hit the ground. Put the hammer down, feel that heartbeat sound. Riding waves of rhythm with the kings and queens. With right mischief in our hearts, you know what that means. No more pussy in the bout, let's hit the ground. Put the hammer down, feel that heartbeat sound. Riding waves of rhythm with the kings and queens. With right mischief in our hearts, you know what that means. So let's lift our voices, let the world hear it. In this journey of life, we got nothing to fear. With right mischief guiding, we'll go far. Accelerate our dreams, we're the ones who are stars. Let's take flight and let it be known. This is right mischief, and we're finally home. Yeah, and we're finally home.
A wee bit of love for Mischief there, and he's doing very well. He's starting to wind Teague in, but right now at the moment, Basic Beetle's right out there, and he is on a 4.2 second lead with Black Box now in second. There's your position changes. Yes, indeed, 11 up for Black Box. Look at all those greens. 10 up for Go Bucks, 6 for Mitchell, 7 for Rick Hawk. He's doing really well. I just want to have a look now and see if there's been any stops. Yes, there has. About half of the field have stopped. And the tire situation now is this. You can see now that a lot of people are now changed and they're now on their second stint. So absolutely solid stuff going on here tonight. Let's have a look for those battles. Here comes Teague. Pulley doing very well there in P5. Mischief, sorry, is in P5. Pulley's in P6. Pulley's starting again. It's hard to believe that he's driving a green car and he drives, he actually wears a green mankini. He just makes a beautiful outside move there on Go Box. Pulley gets himself up into P5, Mischief P4. Basic Beetle P7 at the moment. Here he comes, outside move in the Red Bull. He takes the kick with ease and he puts himself up into P5. Go Box will fight away there. Sheepers now leading the race in the Ferrari in P1. Just go to get the stops up there. Look, you can see very clearly that Sheepers hasn't made a stop yet, nor has Teague, nor has Mischief, nor has Pulley. Lots of people watching tonight. Good evening, Lollipop. Thank you for coming in. I'm fond of Mischief too. Come on, Maverick, says Lollipop. Basic Beetle in 5, Go Box 6. Hawk is now up into 7th, but still to make a stop in the Aston. Then you've got Faithful, Maverick. Go on, Maverick, P9 there. He's made a stop, so he's in a solid position to make some gain now. Azorcus is in P10 and Camacho is in P11 in that McLaren. Then you've got Jake the Slayer in the Aston Martin with Lou Boy 13. 14th is Mitchell and Darren down there with 2 stops in 15th. Then you've got Black Box now back down in 16th, haven't made a stop. Solanka down in 17th. So everybody's starting to make a pit stop now. We're just coming very close to the halfway mark of this race. Pulley's coming out of the pits now in the Alpine, and he's going to be met very, very fast by this Haas, but he's going to get out in front of it, and that's Mitchell. Mitchell's going to be on his tail, but Pulley's on those fresh, hot tyres. Now, the hard tyres will take a couple of laps to warm up, and after they start to warm up, he's going to get real pace here and start to make some position changes. The guys in the mediums in front are all going to have to change, so these guys running the hards are going to get definite advantage here now. So let's see how it pans out as we go through the race. Azorcus is trying to make some sort of a move on Camacho now. Isn't it just absolutely brilliant that people from all over the world get together at 8 o'clock on a Monday night and thrash it out here on the track? Mitchell back to 12th. He's having a real good close look at Pulley now. Just takes a lot of that curb there and just sort of got the car off balance ever so slightly, but I think he's going to make a move here. He certainly is. He's going to make it stick, and the Haas of Mitchell gets right into that position. Let's have a look at Faithful. Faithful's really trying something on here in the Ferrari. He goes around the outside of the Aston and he puts himself in a solid third position. Maverick's having a bash there as well, but he just tucks in behind the Aston Martin, and Maverick is on a roll now. Inside move by Maverick, that's lovely. Gets him up into P4. 5-lap old medium, still going to have to change them. Will those hard runners run those hards right to the end for the likes of Sheepers and Azorcus? Then you have Pulley, Go Box, Darren, all the lads, Black Box, Solanka, all on those hard tyres. Who can call this one? Higgs now leading the race here, but he is on 16-lap old hards, and once he goes into those pits, he's going to find himself fairly well down the grid. Keeper's down, P5, but he does hold that penalty. He's really pushing now, and he's getting onto the back of Maverick. Mischief's doing very, very well there in 9 on the 2-lap-old medium, so he's probably going mediums and then on another set of hards or mediums at the end. Darren making a move now in P14. Let's go on with Darren. Nice inside move. Aston's not giving away whatsoever, but he just has to... Oh, he gets a double dunter there, and that just lets the Racing Bull of Black Box through as well, and Black Box is really chomping here at the bit of Darren. Lap 18 of 33. Rick Hawk back in 15th position at the minute on a nice fresh set of hard tires. So Rick will be sneaking right up the grid here whenever those medium guys go in. Let's see the stop once again. There you go. Only one person to make a stop, and that's Teague. And I think we've got to have him very soon into the pits, and then we'll see exactly who and what is going on. But it looks like Basic Beetle has got a really, really good lead here, but he's going to be on those medium tires, and they will... 7-lap-old medium, so he's going to need another stop, which is going to give Sheepers, Azorcus and Pulley and people on the hards a wee bit of a chance. He's not going into the pits yet, and Beetle's really catching him here. Beetle's having a great race here. Good wee battle going down for 8th position here. Jake, Mischief and Mitchell all having a right battle, and then goes Camacho for a pit stop there. Nice move by Mischief. Puts him up into 7th. Mischief's on a run now. Maverick doing brilliant here in P5. Can he make a move? Close, accurate, mature, respectful racing going on here with Apex Racing League tonight. This is a sight for really, really happy eyes. Honest to goodness, this is great to watch, and super, super, super advertising for this fabulous league who anybody can join. Just get in contact with Black Box. Black Box has DNF'd. What has happened to Black Box? Oh my goodness, there's a caution. We've got ourselves a yellow flag here. Black Box has retired from the race. I don't know what has happened. Maybe if Black Box is about, he can let us know. But they're jumping into the pits now. I think it's just a yellow flag. Let's see what the signposts say. Just a yellow flag. No safety car, no virtual safety car at the moment. Leon really, really going well here in first position at the moment, but still to make another change. Back to racing speed. Yellow flag has gone. Faithful really pushing there in the Ferrari. The two Ferraris, P2 and P3, they should work together as a team, and they should try very, very hard to wind Beetle in. Teague's trying to make a move now on Jake the Slayer. Round the left-hander he goes, and he's right on the box. This is where he needs to be. He needs to be as close as he possibly can. He's got loads of battery to make the move here. I think we're going to see an overtake here with the Williams. He just needs to get really uptight, as close as he can. He's done that. Oh, the Aston. Oh, we've got a caution. It looks we've got Solanka is now out of the race. He's DNF'd. Don't know what happened there. I hope this is I hope this is not a safety car. If it is, this is a great opportunity. It is a safety car. It definitely is. Great opportunity for the guys to get some sort of stuff done to their cars now and get out with fresh tires.
Right, lads. It's now been reported to me, the President of the United States, about safety cars. Sort your shit out and get that driving sorted out. I have told my good friend Gavin just to feck out for a while and grab a coffee and a smoke. He doesn't need to watch this total Ballocks. Sort it out.
Engines roar, the laps are flying, the crowd is on its feet, electrifying, but a wing's gone loose, there's debris near, yellow flags, the track's not clear, and the lights start flashing, silver star. Here it comes, the safety car. Gavin's gone for coffee, Gavin's gone for a fag, while the pack is crawling, all tucked in a drag. He says, I'll be back when the racing's on, wake me up when the sprint has begun. Drivers weaving tires, cooling fans, all grown impatience, dueling cameras pan, but the pace is slow. Coming box feels like a late night show. Gavin shrugs, I've seen it all, cars in line, just a motorway crawl. So Gavin's off for coffee, Gavin's off for a smoke, while the circuit sits yawning, he's in on the joke. He'll stroll back in when the green lights fly, with a fresh hot cup and a cheeky sigh. Marshals clear the track, the crowd begins to cheer, engines growl again, the real race is here. But Gavin's chair is empty, the mic's left alone, he stops it out, back on air. My friend's safety car's gone, the battle's alive, and Gavin returns just in time to describe. Back on air, my friend's safety car's gone, the battle's alive, and Gavin's gone for a fag, while the pack is crawling, all tucked in a drag. He says, I'll be back when the racing's on. Wake me up when the sprint has begun. Drivers weaving tires, cooling box feels like a late night show. Gavin shrugs, I've seen it all. Cars in line, just a motorway crawl. So Gavin's off for coffee, Gavin's off for a fag, while the pack is crawling, all tucked in a drag. He says, I'll be back when the racing's on. Wake me up when the sprint has begun. Drivers weaving tires, cooling fans, all grown impatience, dueling cameras pan, but the pace is slow. Coming box feels like a late night show. Gavin shrugs, I've seen it all, cars in line, just a motorway crawl. So Gavin's off for coffee, Gavin's off for a smoke, while the circuit sits yawning, he's in on the joke. He'll stroll back in when the green lights fly, with a fresh hot cup and a cheeky sigh. Marshals clear the track, the crowd begins to cheer, engines growl again, the real race is here. But Gavin's chair is empty, the mic's left alone, he's outside humming his favorite tone. Yes, Gavin's gone for coffee, Gavin's gone for a fag, while the world is waiting, he's holding his drag. And just in time as the cars go full send, he stubs it out, back on air, my friends. Safety car's gone, the battle's alive, and Gavin's returns just in time to describe.
There you have it, lap 23, 10 laps to go of the Spanish Grand Prix with Apex Racing League here in the Monday night. I'm Gavin Bass, one if you've just tuned in. First safety car of the evening. Basic Beatles in the lead with 2 lap-old hards there. He's going to be chased down by Mischief. Then he's going to be also chased down by Teague, and the 1 lap-old medium tires of Maverick are looking pretty hot there. Then you've got Azorcus and Sheepers on the 1 lap-old hards. So they're going to go for it. This is going to be a very equal start to this race. Looks like it might be doing another lap here. Yes, we are. One final lap for everybody to group up and get ready for this restart. Good evening to everybody who's just tuned in. Lollipop, are you still shouting for Maverick? He's sitting in a nice fourth position. This definitely will be the safety car coming in now as the tail enders just grab onto the end now, and we have now formed an orderly queue here to restart the race. We're just waiting now on Lee Boy. He's just come into the pits, but he'll not get the chance. Good evening, LFC James. How are you doing, sir? You're on with Maverick, or you're on with Apex Racing League. And Almighty Cloud, good evening to you, sir. Good evening again, Lollipop. Lollipop, what's your real name and who are you? Do you race or are you a partner of one of the racers? Tell me who you are. Let me give you a big shout out, Lollipop. Oh, Lollipop. We're just waiting to see if this safety car is going to go in this lap. I do think it will. Yes, it is. It's not going to wait on Lee. LFC James 10, he's getting a shout out from Pinball. They're all tuning in for the last showdown. 9 laps of pure dramatics here. Honest to goodness, Basic Beetle's going to have to really do his best here. Louise, Mischief is my hobby. Oh, Louise, good evening to you. I should have remembered that, actually. Mischief's doing really well. He's in P2. Here we go. Mischief's backing them up. Or, sorry, Basic Beetle's backing them up, but Basic's away. Did he catch Mischief sleeping ever so slightly? Yes, I think he maybe did. But he's got a decent lead here, but they're all in that zone, and the DRS will be activated at the end of this lap. Let's see how they go on turn 1 here. What a frantic race we have. 8 laps to go. Basic Beetle is leading the race on the 4-lap Old Hards. Position changes are very important now. Look at that, 12 up for Mischief. He is in contention here for a race win tonight. This could be very, very interesting. The tyres again are very, very, very important. There they are. So it's 10-lap Old Mediums. Mischief just might run out of steam on those tyres. That's unfortunate. Yes, thank you very much indeed for that, Louise. Yes, I'm so glad. This is where my friends are, and it's about time I got involved. In comes Mischief. I knew this would have to happen. He's going to lose an awful lot of track time here. Darren gets a 10-second penalty as well. So Beetle's still in the lead. He's now in the lead by 1.8 seconds. LFC James, Pinball Gamer are having a good old chat there. Mavericks in P3. How's Pooley doing? This is the guy that wears the green mankini. So let's give him a bit of love and let's give him a bit of camera time. You're on with Pooley.
Let's talk about Pooley, the king of the track. With engines roaring, he never looks back. Racing F1, he's fast and he's bold. On the circuit, his legend is told. But behind the visor, there lies a strange tale. A quirky side of him that could never go stale. On a moonlit night, he sheds all his pride in a snug green mankini where secrets reside. Oh, Pooley, you're a driving legend, it's true.
stars start to shine. He walks with his poodles, looking quite divine. People stop and stare, some even laugh out loud. But Pooley don't care, he walks proud in the crowd. A champion in daylight, in the spotlight he thrives. But at night in that outfit, it's where true Pooley arrives. His racing heart beats with a rhythm of its own. In the quiet of twilight, he's finally home. Oh, Pooley, you're a driving legend, it's true. But there's a dark side hidden away from your crew. In the shadows you wander with your two little poodles, a man in a mankini, breaking all the doodles. But we love you, Pooley, just the way that you are. A hero on the track, a nighttime superstar. Behind each fast lap lies a story to unfold, of a man unafraid to be daring and bold. So let them whisper, let them laugh and they jeer, for in that mankini you conquer your fear. Racing through life with a twinkle and flair, you show us all it's okay to be rare. But there's more to the story as the legends go. Your heart is as big as the world's fastest show. With each little poodle you stroll through the lane, sharing love and some laughter, no need for the fame. You keep us all grounded, remind us to play. In a world full of speed, we forget how to stay. So here's to Pooley in that outfit so bright, a champion in our hearts, bringing joy every night. Oh, Pooley, you're a driving legend, it's true. But there's a dark side hidden away from your crew. In the shadows you wander with your two little poodles, a man in a mankini, breaking all the doodles. So raise up your glass to the racer so fine, to Pooley and his poodles under moonlight shine. Remember, my friends, as we cheer and we toast, sometimes the dark sides are the ones we love most.
So a bit of love for Pooley there, and a couple of nice little moves on camera for him. But it's all about Basic Beetle at the moment. He's 2.5 seconds in the lead on those 9-lap hold cards. The 10 laps of Teague are probably starting to fatigue. Then you've got Faithful. He just picked up a penalty in P3. You've got Maverick in 4. You've got Ozorkis in 5, and you've Pooley in 6. Then you've got Jake the Slayer in 7th, Mitchell in 8th, and GoBucks in 9th. Rick Hawk doing really well in 10th there tonight in the Aston. Then you've got Camacho in the McLaren, Lee Boy in 12, and Darren in 13th. Sheepers is back in 14th, and poor Mischief, that safety car ruined his race, and he's on the set of soft, so I think he's probably going to try and set the hottest lap of the evening. Let's just see who actually holds that hottest lap. Fastest lap is Basic Beetle with a 1:15.454. We're down to the last 2 laps of the race here. Absolutely flying they are. Maverick's trying to make a wee boo. I'll move here now on the Ferrari Faithful, but I don't think he's close enough. Sheepers just gets the fastest lap at 1:15.231, but he's carrying a penalty. He'll be raging. Lap 31, starting lap 32. Here comes the Red Bull Beetle. Over the line he goes. Starting his penultimate lap here in Barcelona in Spain, Catalonia. Maverick's pushing really, really hard in P4. Nice overtake there by Mitchell in the Haas. Just takes the place off Jake the Slayer there. But Jake's fighting back big time. Camacho's trying to make a move on the Aston there off Rick Hawk. This could be a good close battle here. Mischief does get the fastest lap with a 1:14.576. I don't know if he gets extra points for that in this league or not, but some people in leagues give extra points for a fastest lap. That's a great lap. Maverick's still trying so hard in P4 to make that position up. But right now, Basic Beetle's going to win this race with Teague second. It looks like Maverick might get a third position because Faithful's carrying that penalty, and all he needs to do is just sit there. Lap 33, you've got the last lap of the evening, right down to here. We're going to have a wee quick look to see if there can be a move made here for Oma Camacho. Oh, Maverick did not need that penalty. He will be so cross at himself. He's just cost himself a podium there. He has just cost himself a podium unless Maverick can make that pass, and I don't think he's going to be able to do it now. Beetle runs away with it here with 3.5 seconds, 3.7 now. Teague's going to be second. Faithful's going to get that third because of the mistake Maverick made. We're on with Leon. I wonder, will he give the Gavin Bass traditional wiggle coming up to the line? That's something that these guys are starting to learn to do. It cheers me up no end, and that old wiggle, just, I love it, so I do. But here comes Basic Beetle down round the last right-hander. He's going to be the winner of the Spanish Grand Prix this evening with the Apex Racing League, my first night, and here he comes. Let's have the wiggle, but oh yes, he gives it a wee wiggle. Here comes Teague over the line in second in the Williams, third Ferrari of Faithful, fourth is Azorcas. And look at that battle there. Oh, bang, bang, bang. It's Pulley and Faithful. And then you have the Haas of Mitchell and Maverick in the Racing Bull. Jake the Slayer over the line he goes. And a lot of wiggling going on now. Hawk gives us a wiggle. Go Bucks. Oh, my goodness. Then here comes the last couple of guys. It's Darren and it's Lee Boy. He gives us a good old wiggle too. Darren over the line. He will come very, very shortly. And they've got Shapers. Here comes Shapers. Give us a wiggy. There he is, a wee wiggy, no wiggy, and then Mischief. Poor Mischief got robbed tonight. He was in such a brilliant position tonight, but he will have enjoyed that. He will be glad that Gavin Bass is on with Apex tonight, and no matter what, he'll come back next week and he'll give it loads. I think the big man's probably disappointed, but sure, it's only a race, and there's plenty more of them to come. Unbelievable night here with Apex Racing. I think you guys will really enjoy watching that one back. Great wee bit of company there on Twitch tonight. And, go Camacho. Deal Madfia Fernando. Good evening to you, sir. The Raging Hawk, I ain't checked. Here we go. Race winner, Basic Beetle. Congratulations. Mischief got the fastest lap. Teague got the driver of the day by the game. The most overtakes was Mischief, and Teague got the cleanest driver. So there you go. I'm going to give you the race director, guys, for the incidents. I'll just run down those. Not too many of them. A really decent, clean race in general there tonight. And I'll just go to the full listing and the tires for the full race, right down the black box there, who unfortunately DNF'd this evening, as did Solanka. So there you have it. Pit stops, the whole lot. They're there. What a fabulous night of racing we have had this evening. Absolutely and utterly brilliant stuff tonight, as we just now get ready for the final few words for this evening. Again, guys, I do want to push this, and I know that you guys will definitely get involved. The Gavin Bass Cup is a Thursday night, and you can enjoy that racing if you don't already race on a Thursday night. It's there's no compulsory seating, there's no permanent seating. You just go in and you check in and grab a seat if you want. You've got F2, you've got World Cars, and you've got the Gavin Bass Cup at 9 o'clock on Thursday night. It's a continuous show that should run fluently right through from 6:45 through to 10:30, action-packed, full of all different types of races, and it's somewhere where you all want to be on a Thursday night, battling against people from other leagues of similar ability. So this has been set up for all the drivers and all the owners of all the leagues that I do commentary for, and so far we have had a great, great, great support from it all. And a massive thank you to Pulley, Black Box, Raging Hawk, Jay Weber, all the guys, Ben Wally from RPL, and of course, honestly, I just can't say thank you enough, and I'm so glad to be with you tonight with the Apex League. Really, really super stuff all together. Oh, I'm tired, and I think I will have a very early night tonight. But we're back next week. I'm not too sure what course we're on next week. But I can assure you guys, if you're watching this back, I don't know whether you realize how much work the guys put in behind the scenes to make this a very, very enjoyable platform for people from all around the world. Just have a look at the flags that appeared tonight. They're coming from everywhere, honestly. Absolutely brilliant. A place for friendship, a place for competitive racing, and a place where people... Lollipop sells Silverstone reverse next week. Oh my god, it's a commentator's nightmare. I have to then pronounce maggots and backwards, so you can work that one out, Lollipop. If you've got a pen, spell it backwards and let me know what to say backwards, because I'm going to have to speak backwards. But backwards. Look, guys, once again, thanks for having me along this evening. I've really had a blast. I've really enjoyed it, and I'm really proud and privileged to be here with Apex Racing League along with Black Box, Pulley and the lads. Can't wait for next week for the reverse track in Silverstone, and I might just have a little treat for you next week. I might just take a Hawk Red Arrow over at the circuit and give you a flyby, low level over Silverstone. I'll probably take off out of Luton and head over and do some aerobatics over the track for you all to enjoy pre-race. So be sure to tune in about 20 to 8 next week if we've got time. If not, I'll do it on the break, and if we don't have time in the break, I'll do it afterwards. So one way or another, we'll have a lovely wee Red Arrow show for you, traditionally over Silverstone for next week. Absolutely amazing and absolutely satisfying night here from Apex Racing League. On that note, Gavin Bass won. Have a fantastic week, and I'll see you all next Monday night. Thank you again. Good night.
The stage is now empty, but our hearts are full. In the echoes of the music, it's a magical pull. Keep her clean, keep the spirit alive. With every heartfelt note, it's how we thrive. Good night, keep her lit. All the love
From the valleys to the mountains, where the rivers gently flow, I'll be back again soon with another show. Till then, hold on to laughter, keep the music alive. In the heart of each song, we will always survive.